so much is coming out, and Amber cannot be happy about this. Before we get into today's video though, I did want to let you guys know that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance in hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. If you need a reminder, this coming up Sunday, the 19th, I believe, is Father's Day. So if you need a reminder, there is your reminder. But I'm actually filming this for you guys on the 12th, which is Sunday as well. And today is my husband's 40th birthday and my grandma's 21st birthday again. So we're going to be celebrating with them a little bit later. My husband was up cutting the grass this morning for his 40th birthday. He truly loves that type of thing. That's what you like when you get into your 40s, okay? I know me, I'm in my 30s. I love cleaning my house. I mean, I don't know what it is. And if you're in your 20s, heading into your 30s, please don't be afraid because your 30s are going to be the bomb. And I've heard from some of y'all that the 40s are even better. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about all of this stuff that has come out since I last spoke about the aftermath of the trial. And it is just rolling. I mean, rolling. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard that Johnny actually put out this little cute little video on his Instagram right here of him just like writing after the trial or during the trial and all of his fans outside out there supporting him. And then he created a TikTok. And within like the first day, I believe, or the first couple days, he had over 10 million followers. Okay, like people are supporting him all around, worldwide. Every time he puts something out though, Amber has some sort of little snapback, allegedly. Okay, I gotta do this as always. Everything in this video is based on very public information, me giving my very unprofessional opinion. Please go do all your own research, form your own opinions, but don't show hate to anybody. Yes, don't show hate to anybody, even Amber. Okay? Now we all know about Amber's team. Literally the day after the verdict was read, she went on all these different like television networks, on ABC, she went on the Today Show, she went on Good Morning America. She was doing these interviews and just pointing her finger at Johnny and his team and just basically blamed everybody. They blamed the judge, they blamed the public, they blamed the media, they blamed the jury. Oh my gosh, that's the one that still irritates me to this day, especially knowing that these jury members were there for 6 weeks. They got paid $30 a day to be there. Okay, they're probably still trying to breathe from everything that they've experienced and trying to figure out whether they want to speak out or not. It was a lot on them, okay? And then Amber's team, I don't know if y'all remember, but a few weeks into the trial, went and asked to have the jury members' names hidden from the public for a year. And her team allegedly use that as like a ploy to the public. Like, see, Amber's trying to protect the jury. Amber's, she's the one that asked for their names to be hidden from the public in order to protect them. Elaine even said that. But the moment the jury did not come back with a verdict that they wanted, oh, now they were compromised. Oh, now they were seeing stuff online. Oh, now they're Johnny Depp fans. It's so sickening. But at that time, Johnny's team had not come out and spoken to the public other than the statement that they gave right after court that I added in my last video that was after the verdict was read. So they did not respond to any of these television networks. Well, since Elaine and her team have been speaking out, they come to speak out. Johnny's lawyers were super classy, kept it together, did not point the fingers. They were not ugly about anything. They just stated the facts. And there was even a moment where Ben Chew got emotional again. Guys, remember in closing arguments when he got emotional on the stand?
About showing Mr. Depp's children, Lily Rose and Jack, that the truth is worth fighting for. It is. And it's about restoring Mr. Depp's name and standing in the community to the fullest extent that you can. And you can do something. And only you, ladies and gentlemen, can do that for him.
Well, he got emotional in an interview, and it was so sweet. Listen to this.
And then you hear the verdict, a win on each one of Johnny Depp's claims. What was your reaction?
It was emotional. I mean, we were so thrilled for him. That was great. And it was a great moment.
And you guys, when I see that, like, you can tell, like, this is a man that truly cared about his client, truly cares about Johnny Depp, and truly believed that they were fighting for the right side of things. When you compare that to when the verdict was read and the judge released both parties, you see Amber get up and storm away, okay? Now, when she stormed away, her attorneys didn't chase after her. They found everything to do, honey. They was picking their earwax. They was getting that little piece of barbecue out from underneath their fingernail from the week before. Anything they could to make sure her sister or somebody else went in front of them so they did not have to go and talk to Amber, okay? Now, this is all alleged again, in my opinion. This is the way I'm interpreting it. But then you see the way that Johnny's team talks about him. Like, they are emotionally invested, and that even more shows me that they truly believe, and most of us believe too, that Johnny was wrongfully accused. And I don't want to say innocent because I don't think he was innocent, but I definitely do not think he was the man and the person and the husband that Amber painted him out to be. Bits and pieces, sure, but the whole picture, not at all. So some articles have come out recently about where Amber was staying in Virginia during the trial. If you guys don't know, she was staying in this like lavish mansion with a spa and a full tennis court and all this stuff. And the reason why that's being talked about online is because the rent for this like Airbnb or this mansion for her to stay in was over $20-something thousand a month, okay? For her, her baby, and her sister. Now go off, live in your nice place and palace or whatever, but the fact that she got up on stand and said that she could not, donate the money that she promised to donate, even though she got on national television and told everybody that she'd already donated all the money because Johnny sued her. We all know the dates didn't add up. We all know that it's a bunch of BS, but it makes it even more wild that she was literally staying in a $20-something thousand a month rental while she was in court, crying on the stand saying that she could not donate money to sick children or to the ACLU organization that she promised the money to because she didn't have enough because Johnny sued her. But you're spending $22,000 to live in this Airbnb, okay? And everybody else has been talking about online because she was spotted coming out of her private jet. And I don't know what she's paying for that private jet. I don't think she's paying anything, and I'll tell you guys why in just a second. But I have heard that these private jets are like $30,000 minimum a trip, okay? $30,000 unless you own your own private jet, and then it's quite expensive as well. So there's different people saying different things, like she can't go to a regular airport right now because of her safety. I don't know if I believe that. A lot of these airports, they have back doors that you can go into. They have ways to discreetly get you on planes and different things like that. And then they have instances where people just, they don't care. They put their baseball hat on, they keep their head down, they put a wig on, whatever. So I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I believe that Amber wants to keep up with this lifestyle. I think that Amber loves this lifestyle, which, hey, that's awesome for her. No judgment, in that, whatever she likes. But the fact that she gets on the stand and says that she pledged money but couldn't donate the money even though she got all the money because her ex-husband sued her, but yet she's on private jets and big mansions and all of this stuff, it just doesn't make any sense. It just seems like she is just a liar. And speaking of that, something else that I wanted to say. Now, I know some of y'all are going, why are we still talking about this? This isn't going anywhere. Kind of like the whole Chris Watts situation where it was talked about years afterwards and they made documentaries, Netflix, If you guys do not think that there are not like real documentaries in the making right now, I don't know what you're thinking. A lot of y'all know that I believe it was HBO. They've already put out some sort of documentary. I have not watched it. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me what I thought about it. I haven't watched it yet, and that's because it came out so quickly. It just makes me believe that it's probably all old information. I'm wanting to see these new documentaries because those cameras were following Johnny Depp's lawyers all the way into the hotel they were staying in after court. So I'm hoping that they were filming behind the scenes, and that's really what I want to see. I know that 60 Minutes of Australia has already put out like this little 45-minute documentary. It's all old information in my opinion. So I want to see the new stuff, but they're coming, you guys, and this is not going away. This is huge. So a lot of y'all know that when Johnny Depp and Amber had their divorce, they put out a joint statement, okay? Now, in the joint statement, they basically said that there was never any intentional, physical, or emotional abuse from either party. Now, I believe that this was Johnny Depp's way. You guys remember the recording where she was crying, my reputation, and he was saying like, listen, we just put out a letter, we stop responding to the media, and that's what we'll do. This will all go away. We don't need to go to court. I'll give you what you want in like mediation. I mean, it sounded to me like he was more than fair. And then the joint statement later would go out. He gave her the millions of dollars, tax-free money for her, gave her the Range Rover, right? Amber afterwards is the one that continuously put out digs about him. And I still believe to this day that was her way of getting attention. I think Amber quickly realized that her by herself, she was not gaining the attention and the fame that she craved. She was in Aquaman, one of the biggest movies of all time. And she was the co-star to the movie. She was a love interest of Jason Momoa, Aquaman. But that was not good enough for her. She had to come together and put this op-ed together and purposely plan it and word it in a way that would gain attention off of the back of her ex-husband. And the reason why I bring that up is because it's like what she still seems to be doing to this day. Remember how we just talked about Johnny Depp's attorneys finally came forward and started speaking to like these different media outlets? Well, they were accused, allegedly, by Amber's team of doing a victory lap, okay? Allegedly, Amber's legal team, Elaine and Rottenborn, said that it was very distasteful that they would come out and do a victory lap in the media. But yet Ben Chu said, I'm only here because I responded to what you came to say. So it's like they can come out to the media and say anything that they want to say. But the moment that Johnny Depp's team responds or says something, now they're the bad guy, right? And it's just so mirroring to the same situation that happened with Amber. She could call TMZ, allegedly. She could put out these photos. She could write these articles, but not mentioning his name. But the moment that Johnny Depp wants to come forward and defend himself, now he's the bad guy.
I just want Johnny to leave me alone. I just want him to leave me alone. I've said that for years now, and I thought he would after 2020.
Non-responsive.
And I know in my heart of hearts that Johnny knows that if it was not for the love and support of his fans, he would not have gotten through this the way he did. And I don't mean in the court and the legal system. I mean in his heart. He said that it was never about the money for him with the situation with Amber. It was about him clearing his name and his reputation. And even in the Australia 60 Minutes episode that they did, that I will leave linked down below that you guys can watch, there was a part in there where they said that after the UK trial happened and Johnny lost, because he had so many supporters and fans, why did he even go after her again afterwards? Why didn't he just leave it alone? Who cares what she writes? Who cares what, and I'm paraphrasing this, you guys can go and watch it yourself, but they basically said, who cares what she writes? Who cares what she says? He's rich, he's got fans, let her say what she wants. And I tend to disagree with that because Johnny came forward and said that her allegations were affecting his children. Okay, his children were going to school. People were telling his children that his dad was a wife beater and all of this stuff. And it was hurtful. So I think Johnny Depp did the right thing. But it's so interesting that so many people think that even if Johnny Depp was telling the truth, he should not be doing any of the stuff that he's doing. And I think it's wrong. I think that we should show that no, if you lie on people, if you manipulate and try to blackmail and you take advantage of people's kindness and try to use it against them, you're gonna get called out. Like, we're not gonna stand for that as a public. We're going to uplift people that deserve or need to be uplifted. Now, with that being said, y'all have been asking me to go into the Manson situation. If you guys do not know, Manson actually just started a defamation lawsuit against his ex, okay, Evan Rachel Wood. Evan Rachel Wood came out some years ago and said that he groomed her, he did all of these horrific things to her, and this situation is very similar to Amber and Johnny's, but also really different in some ways. And I've been going down the hole with this one, and this one is messy. So we gonna get to that one maybe later. I don't even know if I can stomach some of the things that I've seen in this one. It is, but I actually wonder, because there's these photos like this right here of Amber and Rachel Wood together. It has people talking if they, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it because I don't truly know. But it is weird because Manson and Johnny were friends and hung out, okay? And then Rachel and Amber had very similar stories and hung out. If anything, I do wonder if Amber tried to take on Rachel's movement and story too. And I want to say that just as like, that's a thought going through my mind. I don't know. And one of the reasons why I wonder that is because if you guys don't remember, Amber Heard's ex-assistant said that she told her about a situation that happened, an SA situation that was very traumatizing to her. I believe she said it happened to her in college. It happened to her years ago. She said that Amber called her into a room and asked her the story and was asking her a bunch of questions. And then Amber's ex-assistant said the next thing she knows, she saw Amber telling her story to the public. Okay, and she was like, wait a minute, that's my story that I told you. That situation happened to me. So it makes me wonder. I don't know, guys. It's just so messy and so weird. So I think I've covered pretty much everything except for this last little tidbit. My friend sent me this morning this article, and I will leave this article linked down below as well, that talks about Amber's new PR team. Now, you guys remember earlier in the trial, it was alleged that Amber completely fired her PR team. These are the people that are trying to make her look good in the media. And somebody was doing a good job, y'all. Because if y'all see this photo right here, in the media, there are a lot of pro-Amber articles. Okay, I know over here on YouTube and on, I think Twitter and Facebook and maybe some other, I don't know. Okay, Instagram, we're seeing a lot of like recordings and what I believe to be facts and truth. But the media has put out a lot of articles that is in favor of Amber. So somebody was doing their job to, slip a little money, write a little article. I don't know how that works, but that's what I think. Anyways, Amber's new PR team, the guy that's in it, and this guy was actually even in court with her, has some pretty serious allegations against him as well. I mean, there's even one model who said that he made her feel so uncomfortable and that he took her out like to this nice dinner and like lavished her with all this stuff, wined and dined her. So he took her out to eat, did all this stuff. They went back to the hotel room and she alleged that he really pushed it on her and was like asking her, and she was like, no, I'm uncomfortable. She said that she actually even had to tell him that she was on her menstrual to try to get him to back off of her, and that he said that, well, I did all this stuff for you. Like, I bought you all these dinners. I did all this stuff. And I don't know if any of this is true or not, but it is alleged that the guy that Amber literally has standing next to her in court, her PR team, has been accused of allegations and stuff that goes against the Me Too movement himself. It's just all so weird. Ugh. If I have any advice for Amber, if she cares about my advice from the woman sitting on a stool in her kitchen with her press-on nails, okay, would just listen. Just stop. Just stop coming at Johnny Depp. It does not seem like he's going to come after you for the money. Just move on. Go spend a couple years with your child, with your family, get to know yourself, get some real therapy. Get a therapist that's going to call you on your mess, okay? It's fine to go to a therapist and they just listen to you talk and agree with everything that you say. And sometimes I guess we need that. But it's even better when a therapist helps you become a better person. They give you strategies and ways to improve and change yourself. You know, spend time, you know, pray. Lord knows, or you need some real prayer. Find yourself. Find Amber. Stop taking on the personalities of other people and find out who you are. And leave Johnny alone and see where life takes you in a couple years. But every single time Johnny's team releases a statement or he releases a statement, if Amber's side is going to release something nasty out afterwards, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. And it's not doing Amber's side any favors. What do you guys think? Have y'all seen all this mess? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm getting ready to go celebrate my hubby's birthday. We're going to have a good dinner at his parents' house. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see y'all on Friday for a new video. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Bye.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.